So welcome back everyone, I've managed to get my hands on the brand new Taylormade P790 irons. So if you want to find out what their key features and benefits are, alongside the recommended retail price and how they perform out on the golf course here at the Belfry, then make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the video. So it's 2 years already, Taylormade have brought out a new P790 iron, and let's take a look at it. It looks unbelievable. This has been a really popular iron over the years with high handicappers and low handicappers playing them, as it's got that control and distance element to them. The irons themselves have this brushed chrome look with the Taylormade logo that sits just towards the toe. You'll also see on the bottom of the heads there is a speed pocket from the heel to the toe on the low lofted iron. So from 7 iron and down, so 7, 6, 5, 4, there'll be a speed pocket as they're designed for the distances, whereas from the 8 iron, the 9 iron, the wedge, there won't be a speed pocket as they're designed for more for control. The club face is 20% stronger than previous generations, and this has been designed for better ball speeds and an even larger sweet spot area. They're actually claiming that the sweet spot on these irons are 24% larger than on previous models. So the recommended retail price of these irons comes in at £1,200 for 4 to pitching wedge. If you are interested at the end of the video, head on over to Golfstar Direct and use code WELCOME5 at checkout for 5% discount. So it's time, let's take these golf clubs out onto the golf course to see how well they truly perform. The first iron that I wanted to check out was the 8 iron. So I've come down to the third hole. It's a 512 yard par 5 with water short of the green. It's a tricky hole, but this would be the shot that you would probably be playing if you weren't going for the green in 2, so a layup. I positioned myself at 155 yards out from the flag and hit 3 shots from there. I was really happy with this first shot that I played to this tough pin position. I played a little draw from the middle of the green and hit it to around 10 foot. When you think of game improvement irons, you usually think they're going to look chunky, but looking down on these, they definitely didn't look chunky. The top line actually looked a little thinner than previous years. The second shot I played came out the toe of the club, which lost a few yards, but still managed to find the front middle of the green. The final shot that I played, I blocked a little bit out to the right-hand side, which would have left me a long distance putt. I wanted to put the 8 iron further to the test, so I went to the 6th hole, which is a 430 yard par 4 with water that runs all down the left hand side. I set up again at 155 yards and hit 3 shots. The first shot I played was just past the pin to the right hand side. The second shot I pushed a little bit right but caught the edge of the green. As you can see, this is where all 3 of the shots finished up, showing great distance control. So we've hit loads of 8 irons in tough positions over water, and it performed really well. So it's time now to test out the 6 iron from 180 yards. Remember, the 6 iron has that speed pocket, so hopefully it's going to perform just as well. But it's a tough shot. It's the 8th hole here at the Belfry, and it's also got a little bit of water just in front of the green. So let's see how well it performs. Now that looks really close. I will go up there and see how far it's finished, but that looked really good. Oh my God, that is good. Go on. Go on. That might even be better than the first one that I hit. The final shot managed to creep over the right-hand side bunker, but didn't quite manage to find the green, with the second shot rolling just through the back, and it wasn't quite as close as I thought it first was. I also wanted to check out the control of the pitching wedge, so I opted for a shorter knockdown shot. So I headed over to the famous 10th hole and put the ball down at 90 yards. The pin was located at the front of the green, so accuracy was essential, and anywhere short or left of the green, you're definitely going to be finding the water. The first shot that I played came out beautifully. The feel off the face was great and the sound of the shot was awesome. The ball hit the front of the green and fed up to around 6 foot, so I was definitely happy with that one. The second shot that I played came out a little bit lower off the face, but it sat down great on the green, leaving me around 10 to 12 foot. Unfortunately, my last shot started a little bit left of target and it resulted in my ball taking an early bath. Finally, it was time to hit some full swing shots with a pitching wedge from 135 yards. I chose the 11th hole and tried to stiff it as close as possible. The first shot that I played drifted a little bit left of the flag, but managed to catch a piece of the left-hand side green. The second shot pitched just to the left of the flag and it sat down nicely. The third shot I caught a little bit thin, but it still sat down really nicely and it stayed on the right tier. The final shot that I played, I struck lovely. I thought it was going to go in, but it felt just short. But overall, 4 great shots. So overall, the Taylormade P790 irons performed excellently out on the golf course. I was kind of hoping they were gonna, as previous models have been fantastic as well, but these definitely lived up to the expectations. What I would say with these irons is that the 6-iron especially travelled nice and high into the air, landed nice and softly down on the green, and it actually held the green as well. I have read a few things here and there that were saying that were quite low spinning, it was going to hit the green and then the ball was going to roll off the back. I didn't find that whatsoever. I found hitting the 6-iron was nice and easy. It travelled nice and high, and the control element that I got on the 6-iron was great. What I'd also say is that the 8-iron shots that I played, it really gave me the confidence to hit over the water to those tuck-tight flags and not land it short and splash it into that water. So I was a massive fan of the 8-iron. The pitching wedge gave me lots of control when I was playing the shot, and when hitting that full swing shot as well, I could really commit to it and get to those tuck-back left flags. What I would say as well is I would 100% be recommending the Taylormade P790 irons, especially if you haven't tried them before. Make sure to try them as they are fantastic. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy watching it. If you did, please leave this video a like. Make sure you comment down below as well. I will try and get back to every single one of you. Thanks again for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next one.